they're torrential, like a downpour, right? They're coming at you. And that's what has made PRX so good. And on this map, the last time against T1, they crushed them. I mean, it wasn't even close. 13-3 in terms of rounds. And I mean, Forsaken on that KJ.
Do you know what, though? This could be kind of fun to watch because they're not really playing the double controller comps, which means it should be less of a spam fest. I think maybe, I do honestly prefer the double controller. I think it's very good on this map. But in terms of a viewing potential, this could be kind of fun.
Not afraid to push space.
Double duelists will be interesting. We'll see how many B hits we get from them. Keep an eye on the orbs and how we're going to stack that up as well. So GE on defense, PRX on attack. It's looking like the first orb already going over towards Jing.
Being steadfast, but he will absolutely push space. Now, this could be decently free. Aaron might go for one with the frenzy, but as good as he is with the frenzies, this time around, a little bit too difficult to find much value.
Definitely
getting a good plant, looking over towards the C, so it's better for the after plant, and we hold double elbow with the duelists. We have a 3-person push behind. Damn, it's gonna be crazy.
They have full control, and they just need to watch these angles towards defender spawn, towards the back of the ramp. They're watching it. They've got
yeah, they were all over it. They had a nice little bait set up. Forsaken hit some nice shots.
And that leaves 2 players remaining, Aaron and Bassi. Trying to do what they can, but it's going to be really, really tough. Going for individual duels will not favor you this time. And Aaron might have frenzy, but put down an alarm bot too. And
of course, they're W'ing.
Yeah, he's just looking for some value out of this round. He's going to die no matter what. Okay, he's got the one against the shorty, the long-range shorty. A little bit wanting there from something,
right.
But
nice pistol.
I mean, yeah, look, we've all been there. We've all tried it. We all are just like, maybe this time the shorty bullet spread will give me
for the best 3.
Very lucky spread.
Damn.
Not going to be the case.
Hey, you don't have a choke attachment.
Damn, they handled this very
exactly.
well.
Yeah,
That was kind of nice. It was a really good first shot. And then the bait came in, the 1-2, and then they had the flash on top of it as well. So it was very nice.
GE tried to wrap around back, didn't quite work out. PRX takes the pistol.
I mean, the reinforcement.
I like how they're approaching this as well.
PRX was great. I mean, they had it covered. They had it
a lot of planning ahead for this bonus round. This is 2 deaths that they can have. This is going to be 2 rifles into the round after, so this is very nice.
Look at this push out in the mid.
Wow.
So yeah, this is the old FPX buy.
A 4-man coming through. Batsy on the site there, just kind of getting the info that it's going to be happening, but he's backing off, so they don't know where this is going. GE is still kind of trying to figure out if there's anybody around, if there's anything going on, and in fact, a Trailblazer to check there, so good awareness from Divide that could be happening. Now, Jing here.
Jing farming up the ecos, only gets 1, so
this is interesting because
1 and a death.
You can clearly see that Global has a different objective this round. They're not necessarily looking to win it out. In fact, maybe if they get a pick, they do a little bit of economical damage. It's good enough. Still, though, those trades, those duels will favor PRX in these situations, especially.
I don't massively dislike Breeze. I just think it's not as good as a lot of the other maps.
Main right now. And
I think it's better to play than watch.
Yeah, I mean, you're just playing now to exit frags and then die to the spike here. Okay, they did get 1, so Monyet with that Spectre is just going to opt to...
Alright, no more. No more for that.
Yeah, they're all going to go down. I thought maybe...
I don't know. I don't think
I love Haven, son. I'm a big Haven fan.
Maybe somebody's like...
That's why I think it's a big point
funds,
too.
But yeah.
Because talking about cutting funds,
don't even try it. He's getting timed out for the question marks.
PRX are starting to kind of adapt to how Global plays the eco rounds.
Let's throw some questions. Let's throw some timeouts out there.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, look at the buy that they're able to put together here. You know, I mean, like
this could
bots, man.
Yeah, something still had that Vandal that he's able to carry over. He's the only one with half armor.
Okay.
A Bulldog for Mind Freak. So, you know, the economic situation here for PRX is great.
Here we go.
They've still got a decent amount in the bank too. So.
Big buy round for GE. They can't buy next, like we said. They planned ahead for this one. Did they NA buy? Because they have more rifles than they should be. Okay, they NA buy. Jing is going to pick up the orb, get his ult, and he has brought the rifle into this one. So if they lose this, it's going to be a 4-1, but they're putting a lot of emphasis on this. That's a huge kill. That's an ult though, so he kind of doesn't want to. Kind of got his teammate killed.
SK, Rossi, hiding up my screens. He goes unchecked. This is devastating. Monyet, Aaron.
Damn, okay. I'll tell you what, his team bailed him out there. His team really bailed him out.
Jing is the only one left. There's no way that he duels himself out
because
of
he
this
had
one.
to go
Let alone
huge
perhaps.
and then kind of fumbled it a little bit.
We're being tugged.
I was on
But
an absolute
honestly,
roller coaster
Aaron
watching
and
Rossi. I'm
Munyet
like, no, he's gonna
bailed
kill
him
your
out.
teammate. No, wait, okay, just let them all go by. Okay, that spray's a little bit off. Okay, oh, it's all good, it's fine. It was like I was all over the place. I mean, that.
I mean,
was
the bait
just
was
great
strong.
to just
Yeah,
put
there's a
Rossi up
Phoenix
little
ult
bit
and a
risky, but
dog
it
that
paid
didn't
off.
even
And
consider
you
it.
gotta
So
check that corner. I see that
we
way
definitely
past
got to say
time.
that the bait was
Specific,
strong.
That corner is not checked.
30
Way
seconds
too
left.
Happened before with like DFM, Zeta, but here, this is where it counts the most. They have a goodbye. Jing's trying to play it safe, maybe looking for a save this time. Global going over to check up the A site. And I mean,
Okay, this makes a lot of sense as well because Jing
it's these
cannot buy next.
tiny
There's going to be a
little
full buy
things
for
that
everyone, but he can't buy
kind of
next.
cause the downfall of
I
PRX.
say that it's gonna be a
Meanwhile,
full buy
Global
for
and
everyone.
Pirasi, just a fantastic
But
position.
Forsaken's
They have a trigger
overbought a little
discipline
bit.
to allow Jing to go through. They had no idea that he was in that corner.
Yeah, and even though you lose Ronsky and Batsy to it, you know, at the end, the result is good. And that could have very quickly gone the wrong way if, you know, PRX has one of their classic reactions where they just, you know, flick on you and get the headshot and kill
Okay,
you.
take a bit of a hit.
Didn't
It's
happen
fine.
this time, and so therefore Rossi's able to provide a ton of value here. You know, and then Aaron and the others step in and start doing some damage as well. So that's a good round for GE, and PRX just, you know, that's hopefully should be something that doesn't happen again, right? Or you miss that corner. And there's a couple others on this map that sometimes
All right.
check. I doubt
Circling
that
everyone that
people
can't buy
see that,
next.
but again, the
They
money
get
here
2-4
for the
on
side of
top,
PRX is
so
good enough, especially with the
yeah, sure.
Vandal being saved by Jing, that they're able to string together mostly another buy.
I mean, we'll let him
A
off. He
little
can
bit of
buy.
half armors and a bulldog floating, but you know, again.
So yeah, massive swing round. We got no ults out for anyone.
Wow.
That's a nice hit.
But the reaction there with the grab
Damn.
well, so good.
And his teammate comes
Then
in.
the follow-up
Damn,
reaction
they
from
handled this
Bazzi.
well.
Jing makes it a trade and the Mind Freak arrives on time.
No, and then
They
it lacked
managed
a
to
little
turn
bit at the end. It
situation
was
around
all
with
so
that even.
perfect, and then there was a
Bazzi
little bit of
explored
communication.
water,
These
but
two wanted to
PRX
fight.
really
This
just
person
looking
wanted
to
to
push
back
down
away
and
because
collapse
obviously they got
onto
2
its
kills and no
site.
trades.
Vronsky has to anchor.
So yeah, it was
Bazzi
looking
up on
great
top
and
of
then
heaven.
fell apart a
They
little
try to
bit.
push him back with a fragment, but Gravity Well will suck Vronsky back in towards elbow. He's just waiting for the right time to peek out and push. He will be able to find the first one, maybe the second, but now no idea that Jing's behind. Something going
Damn,
off with
something
more
manages to get
frags.
another one here as well.
Goes in with a tailwind. Just to
This
close
is a
out the
massive
distance.
swing round. This is
Doesn't quite hear the tap, but
huge.
now
Aaron
it
in a
goes
1-on-2.
through. He will be able to
Brings it
pick
down
up
to a 1-on-1.
Jing.
Something has knives if he
Evening out the
really
odds.
wants
We're
to,
down
but
to a 1-on-1. Something only an updraft. 77 HP. The headshots have to count.
Aaron here.
Mate,
has
he
to
could have
check a
got
bunch of
anywhere.
angles. There's a lot of places that something could have hit into.
he could have
Could
got
be in
anywhere.
backside. He could be
Elbow.
here in Link. Yeah, he
Oh.
could be an elbow. He could be back by pillar. I mean, there's so many different places that Aaron has to worry about.
Spike is ticking. It's going. We've got about maybe 10 seconds left or something.
Nicely handled from something.
We'll find that headshot with the angle.
Bit
that
of lack
he's
of
held.
communication from
3
GE.
to
They
1
did the hard work,
PRX.
turned it down to a 3-on-5, and then there were
Start to
3
see
people
some of these
here,
individual
so
performances, but I really liked
these two
was that
wanted
hot
to
hands
fight,
from
and
Jing.
like
Yeah,
the
no,
decision's
hot
fine
hands
as long
is
as
great. The
all
reaction
3 of
from
them are on
Munyet
the
is
same
just as
page.
good with that gravity well, able to find 2,
But they
then,
weren't
the
all
trades
on
are
the same
there,
page because
for
there was
PRX
also
that gives them enough space that they can push
there's
towards
also
the site, and then
util on
something
Bazzi that he
wins
could have
some
used to
huge
enable
duels.
this.
Ronsky there,
So
repeat
yeah,
on something.
just a big
I think that
big
was a little bit
disconnect
ambitious,
there.
Not because it's something or anything like that.
real
it's
big
because
disconnect.
He could have bought more time to wait for some
I mean, that-
reinforcements to come there to bail him out a little
Yeah,
bit.
it
Plus, he did have
happens.
a player like you mentioned coming through.
It's going to be more
the
common
flank,
in
on the
7-person
back of
rosters
site
though,
in Hall.
because there's so
And,
many of them.
you know, one way or another, if he checks that Hall push,
Oh
okay,
my
well,
God.
PRX just mowing
Just
him
in
down.
eco. This is what GE like to do on their ecos as well. Just full ecos, and they push over towards
side.
sites.
Check some off angles, but we will be able to recover. PRX, 5-1 now. I'm 4-1.
They get the
blinked.
plant down
I
as well.
blinked.
PRX kind
Oh, no.
of,
I missed it.
yeah,
No, but
that
I
round
mean,
really
go back to
backfired
the
so
previous
heavy
round.
on them.
That
It's
round,
crazy.
yes.
It was a massive 5v3 to lose.
So there's not much to talk about there, other than they got
Okay,
you know, red and
timer
one
comes in.
But
Pretty
it's
sure I
just
saw Rossi
little
on
things, like,
op.
my eyes are really on, you know, Wrongsky and Batsy here. So the reason being is that those are the two big differences in the agent comps, you know. And Batsy has been so good on the Sky, and here on the Fade, he hasn't had as much impact. I haven't seen, you know, those prowlers. A little bit with the haunt there that kind of gave Rossi
The
some
W
information
gaming.
on
I mean,
Jing's
against
push, kind of maybe
like
allow
top
Rossi to make a
teams,
better
there
decision,
it
if
does
he was going
get
to pull
shut
the
down
trigger
a
or not
little
in
bit.
that spot. So that did have some impact, but overall, I haven't seen that same level of
that's a lot of why PRX kind of fumble. I'm not sure fumble is the right word, but when they go up against like the Navis, this is 5, right? Is this even 5? Is this not a 4? How is this so bad?
And you're going for information. Whereas when you have a Sky, perfect.
He just gave him 2 rounds.
So many times today, it's not really here on Pearl. The map is a lot longer, a lot bigger. There are so many more spaces that you need to cover. I can see why they want to go in for more information, but then again, you lose a little bit of that attacking power that sets up SK Rossi. So 1-4 right now.
And I think this map
someone in production sleeping. Either that or he really fat-fingered it.
For the most part, but okay, well, up and over.
Oh, that's I like that little addition. I've seen a lot of people do the double updraft hit just to get this. I've never actually seen it with the first one to check here and then the second one to check here. That was pretty cool. Yeah, it's little upgrade on that. Nice reactive. Oh, that's a very early ult. That might be one of the earliest defensive killjoy ults I've seen.
Lockdown committed.
I mean, Batsy,
we're reassessing our options.
Like you were talking about, using that utility to check towards mid. He hasn't gotten any confirmations off of those haunts or the prowlers, so he's just backing towards B. If they haven't gotten any contact anywhere else, GE's making a decent gamble, but it's something with the opening and another.
Holy hell, he is.
Do anything wrong with those.
And along with a run it back too.
Okay, wait.
Once more, it's going to be Monyet. Aaron, they are able to anchor down the site. Something going in forward with this, but wow!
Oh my god, the bailout from Forsaken. What a crazy round.
Off a little bit of crazy mouse movement, we have
what a
SK
crazy
Rossi,
round.
the
Damn.
lone survivor with an operator. Something he surely
The script was actually leaked.
I mean, this is read pretty well by GE. They used that lockdown. They used the
yeah, the script was actually leaked. They can't really buy. They get 2-9 on top of this. If they don't save this up as well, they're going to do that thing where they just full eco.
Basically a 4-1, and they still lose because something's just that good. Now you are going to get the kill onto Forsaken from Rossi. See if you can maybe find another killer.
Motion sickness, yeah, some high sense players.
Hoping to, find as much.
The replay should be nice on this. I wonder how he got the fast kill as well. That's from Rossi. Uh oh. He dashed. He dashed for them.
Of course, the round still handed over to PRX and Devi, there to back up his teammates in their time of need.
I'm not so sure about that one, Rossi. You've been playing great today, but
you want to save it.
Yes, the dash there was a little ambitious. Overall, though, this is just
he just walked out. He just straight up just, and maybe there was a timing with some kind of util, but it didn't really look like it from the replay. It looked like he just straight up just walked through door.
Absolutely, the PRX fans should be thrilled. This guy is incredible individually.
Okay, so in terms of this one, a few more pistols. But again, they all get 2-9 on top of this, so they're big fans of heavy saving. Another chance for PRX to
they're ready.
Jack loads of money.
And that's the X factor. PRX.
Oh, this is falling apart.
Up,
I know it's an eco low buy, but this is kind of falling apart a little bit.
Playstrom does not work out now from here on out. It's just a simple push over to the B side. Let's get the spike down. We know where they're hiding.
Look at something. He's just gonna tail this Seeker. So good.
Nah, man.
Oh my God, Bazzy!
He fits into this team so well. It's so funny. He found his perfect team.
Yeah, well, it doesn't hurt PRX.
Because he just, I mean, the whole team is just Wing with him. It doesn't matter that he's feeding them a gun. Because there's two more people that have been Wing just as much, ready to trade him out. Okay, but we knew this was going to come because we saw the script. So now what happens?
And PRX decided to start out on attack, and I feel like that's a very conscious choice, a conscious effort to really.
Money's out of control.
I mean, our best
buy him for the rest of the half.
They like to start on attack on most maps. That's generally the case for DRX, PRX. Like most maps, they want to set the tempo.
The mad thing is with GE is they have like all of them saved to a point where they could all buy ops and then they get no ops.
Exactly, and that's where these teams excel, is when they're the ones setting the tempo. Okay.
We're gonna set a bit of our own tempo as well with an aggressive position up. Something that wasn't
Nice
quite
reaction. They're
expected.
super
A
aggro. He got
push by
2 there.
Rossi, too. He had a bit of a
He
repeat
got
by
2
Tilda's
there.
way, and that buys enough
Okay, nice
time.
fallback from them as well.
Lost
We're
enough
actually seeing a
players
bit
that
of discipline
PRX
here.
will slow down their advances.
They got the
Oh, he's
trades.
gonna repeat it again.
He should. He's got an opportunity.
Pressure's been applied here as well,
If
so it's
that
a
was
weird round.
regressed by Jing there to drop the
So
spike,
these are question marks at the moment.
then it's
Rossi's
almost
going
like a
hunting
100%
again.
round over
Gonna
at that
clear these
point.
question
It's
marks.
a good rotation from PRX, at least.
So first
Finding
question mark
smoke
gets
in
cleared.
space, finding the potential. I mean, if they can get, if they can get a kill here, if they can get a pick, they might be able to get the plant down at the very least. But that turret, great placement by Aaron. Really reading the rotation.
Because that's what it's dependent on. You have to find that pick, but how do you do it when that much utility is up against you? Along with
Okay, nicely
Monyet
done.
playing point blank range. A simple
3,000 on
burst,
top of this, so
and that's gonna be
if they
Global
wanted
with
to
their
buy an
second
op,
round win.
definitely
I mean,
could
this
as
is
well.
just kinda
1 death,
Global
we'll see. Okay.
Getting that early first blood. This is something that really killed them on split. Was
Damn.
almost nobody was positive on first kills versus first gas.
They kind of
losing
met them
point
with
of
sheer
contact really
aggression.
often. This time around they don't. Batsy,
Like they
good
countered,
for one, and
they
then
countered the
Rossi
aggression
stepping
with
up huge
aggression.
there at A-Long, finding
Just a
those
2-person
big kills,
walkover
getting a ton
towards
of
A.
value. And now PRX, the money, starts to get
Money's still here to
a little
drop.
bit
They
dicey.
do
We
get the
still have
op
enough
out.
for another round for sure. Wrongski's got his ult though. Batsy's got his ult. Monyet has his.
So dude,
Same
he's
with
gonna meet
Iron
some
Freak have
people here.
theirs, So
Yes.
let's see if there can be some good utilization of these ultimates.
If anything, I think Global has
Oh,
retaken
boy.
potential in this round, but Rossi
He's still holding
trying
on to it.
discourage them from pushing
Oh my god, he
forward
hit the
first.
box.
It's a duel between the Jets.
He's crazy. Everyone on this server has lost
Pushed
their mind.
back. The way that something ducks in and out of cover. Off the
not a good
Nebula, though,
smoke.
his team
It's
is
not
here to
a good
back him up.
smoke.
Rossi
Uh-oh.
might
I think
have
something saw him on
a bit
radar
of
there.
vision, trying to thread that needle.
Dude, the way that something moves
How's there not
this
been a
move is
kill?
So crisp here. He completely avoids Rossi's sight lines, baits out
Okay,
a ton
that's
of
a
those
much better
shots,
one.
offers up such narrow margins that Rossi has to hit incredible
Wild
shots. And
round.
just as good as he is, he couldn't quite find him. That's just great play there from something.
Damn.
No
Did they have a
longer
molly?
nervous, I think.
A molly.
You have
They
to
had
recognize
a
that SK Rossi's on an
Phoenix
up.
molly
You
like
have
this,
one
and then a
shot.
Killjoy molly on top. So all of this was
Look
molly.
at that flash to check on
Pretty
the
cool.
other side of the Cosmic Divide to know that it's safe. They're going to use the Trailblazer to confirm that nobody's right around the corner. Wrongski's going to push it anyway.
The
Oh,
flash was
two.
incredible.
And all of a sudden, the retake,
Need
the
to-
push comes through.
Wow,
Push
Rossi.
comes to shove. It's
Rossi's
going to be SK
nuts.
Rossi. Finding one
He gets
frag.
2
Maybe a little bit of a
people.
detain, but that's going to be enough. And now PRX gets the spike down. 2 on 4.
Yeah, Mind
How
Freak's
do they
going
hold this?
hunting.
Mind Freak, what is this push?
Wow,
He's gonna
what
get
is this
punished for it,
round?
and that leaves a Vi alone, cold, back up by Halls. SK Rossi peeks in. Might have lost his head, but this is big information
Uh-oh.
for Global. Surely they know how to collapse in on him together as a team.
Actually
just
handled
holds the
Aaron,
angle,
got a
gets the
real good
headshot,
off
and
angle for this
Global
one,
will
so
find the third
knew
win.
the swing was going to be wide,
This
so he
is
couldn't
so
get
well
it.
played by Wrongski here. He finds a perfect
Right, 2 in a
timing.
row.
So much utility is used by PRX.
We get 2-4. So money's starting to get low. They're going to be able to squeeze out one more buy.
To make sure they can get there, get the plant down, and Wrongski just waits for the perfect
Yeah, this
moment
flash
to
was
strike right as they're pushing
crazy.
in, right as they think it's safe. He's
All
nestled
3 of them
himself,
ate it.
in that corner, and that's just phenomenal play from Wrongski. I mean, you can see why he is a KO specialist. He has great senses, great timings there. And that's a huge round for Global, and a response immediately from PRX.
The best thing about that for GE is PRX just used 2 ults into it, right? Maybe there's some extra ones that I missed. There was at least Astra ult and Killjoy ult down. So it's a huge win. One more and they can break the economy.
We're seeing some teams play agents with more like map specialists, and we'll sub people out depending on the map. Global kind of goes in based off of the agents and the roles that they want their team to have, and that's when we see Wrongski getting subbed in, and it works out well in the rounds that they work out.
Yeah, I mean, he had one shaky map on his very first game, on his very first one on stage, and talking to the team behind the scenes, they just said there were some things going on. He was a little bit nervous. May have been some technical issues going on there, and things like that. But so a lot of mental things mostly, right, for Wrongski, that very first one, just getting that experience. And since then, he's been much better. He's been playing a lot more consistent. Yeah, he's
I
only
personally
4-9,
prefer Loud's comp.
but a play like that could be a pivot point in this.
How many
map,
did
in
GE
this
need?
series. And so that's why you bring.
If they
him in.
get a
Hopefully
pistol,
he
like
continue to have
4.
some more impact as we go forward. I still haven't seen Forsaken.
It's not the
really
wet.
get
Like, at least this
aggressive on
comp
that.
can be pretty proactive on the defense.
And I think that's what's great about Global's positioning. We're seeing little bits of contest where they're able to take Jing down to 2 HP because of SK Rossi Stop. And at the same time, utility just to prevent Forsaken from getting lurks.
They don't want to let him pop this, run it
Oh
back
boy.
right away either. They were
See,
hoping
this
maybe
is
catch him.
interesting.
They can't do it, so he's
The
still
spike
able to
is
get it
here.
through. Trying to
Oh
push
my
here.
gosh.
Got the kill. Huge for Jing.
Big value again, but
So
SK
over
Rossi still
the
very
other
much
side of the
alive
map.
and has the angle.
Oh, this is
So
nice.
that's going to be the Blaze Wall set up, allowing for PRX to perhaps get through.
Dude,
But look at how they're going
they went
back
to
and forth
hit
with
A
this
and
map
B at the
play.
same
We've
time.
got players looking up over by mid to catch any rotations. Meanwhile,
They had 3
just
people
carefully
here.
getting the spike down
Then they had
on
the
it.
Yeah, they've got
Phoenix
full
ult
control over a lot
with
of
the
this
Sky,
map.
with the
It's
spike
Aaron's lurk
supporting,
here.
flashes
It's going to
in.
be potentially really important for GE. You know, Rossi wants to kick the door down.
Like,
for
you
his
really
team.
do see some stuff that you've never really
Let's see,
seen
there is
before
that
when you watch
cosmic
Paper
divide
X.
now
It's
for
nuts.
GE.
And that's going to give them a little bit more space. Devi still hiding inside of the Nebula, though, but no! Wrong angle.
Oh
And
my
that's
God.
all gonna
Oh
come
boy,
down to
it's
Devi
on.
with the Phantom,
No.
where he doesn't quite have the ammo capacity. He's going to
Aaron's been getting
continue
some
getting
important
the
kills.
spike transfer. Aaron with the triple will be able to
There's
find
a
the
really
fourth
nice
win
try
now
on that.
for Global. That's 3 rounds in a row for this team.
I thought
Yeah,
Devi was just going to spray through the smoke
and
there.
that forces them
He saw the
down to
player go
eco,
in,
potentially.
maybe-
Maybe a hero gun on Jing. 2-9
I'm
loss
not exactly
bonus.
sure if he was expecting,
I said at
you
one
know,
point they
somebody
were
to
going to
swing
buy
on
for the rest of the
outside
half.
smoke
I
or
really
something,
didn't think
but
they'd get 3 in a row.
I thought he could have just
They
held
can
that
definitely
spray
buy
down
into
and
this if they go
potentially
light
gotten that
armor,
kill and
though.
been ready for that follow-up.
still
A
not
little bit
fully
faster, but
done.
This lurk from Aaron. Key
They
to
got
this
knives.
He comes in, backstabs him. I mean, look at this. I think he still got the, you know, one of the two, but I think he might have been able to finish that 3rd kill before they had the opportunity to double swing him like that.
It's tough to say. I think it's one of those little, wow, again, micro
Holy hell. Okay.
decisions that
Yeah, I
make or
thought
break
it was
in those
close.
moments.
But it was close, but it
Like you
wasn't
said,
at all.
Paper Thin, it's that lurk from Aaron, the timing
Oh
of it, but
my.
what
Stop doing
again,
this.
Something, a centipede,
Why is he
a little bit of an overview
have
from
deja
Aaron,
vu? He
perhaps,
did
but
literally exactly
all
the
it
same
takes is
thing
one
earlier.
click, and all of a sudden the entire
Well,
B site is open.
That's how you
Ronski's
win.
gone.
That's how you win a
Bazzi
round
is
solo.
Here, but he can't do much on his own.
Yeah, I mean, this is just, this guy with Blades is a different player. Batsy able to get one before something
Man, what a round
shuts
from him.
right out.
Well, he's
And
got a
now
plant as well.
Something potentially could get an ace here. He's got 3 already.
You guys can't
Oh
even
my
plant?
God.
Damn, he's got to do it all.
Still not done yet. We're only pushing through, but there it is. The ace denied, but still, it's the angles that are really being
Crazy
held.
round.
We've taken out yet another threat, and that was
Crazy
SK
good
Ross.
round from
We
him.
know where Monyet is, and they are blocking
Money's
off
good for
every
GE.
single one
It's absolutely
of these
fine.
entrances.
I mean, the confidence for something just goes through the roof with those blades in hand. He's so accurate. He's so pinpoint that it just feels like he never
fast
misses.
with
The
it as
crosshair
well, though.
placement, near immaculate every time. I mean, he has to switch to the gun there to get the follow-up, but you know, he loves those blades. I think he'd rather have blades than most guns.
Pinpoint accuracy. Sorry, we're not gonna say that word.
Yeah, I heard some interesting words in that one.
Facts. All right.
All right, we're having
Let's go
fun.
to PRX now. Back to a bit of a default, just holding some angles. It is the last round of the first half, so we don't want Global to surprise us.
He might be able to do a lot of pressure over towards
Aaron
A.
had his lockdown. He got
So they got A control, got the orb over towards Devi, right? Yeah, orb over towards Devi. That gives them ult. No pressure over towards B though at the moment. So we've got full vision here, so GE can kind of go heavy in terms of this.
got the alarm bot.
The worrying thing for
It's
GE
just
is
Jing,
they
though. Jing
don't
trying to
have
sell
the
a fake,
best
it looks
comp.
like.
To attack, it's not like a comp that's made for spamming B or anything, so I'm a little bit worried for that, but if I remember right, they actually have pretty good A here.
He wants to make this one count.
Nice.
He will. Mind Freak's gone. Your controller unavailable.
Nice dash to get info as well, but didn't see anyone.
Be afforded.
So because he saw no one,
The
they're holding
Blade
strong
Storm
with
now
this.
and a little bit more potential to repeat. Jumps over. Forces
That's
something
good
to
info.
spend that
Info
tail.
and ult coming out
Seeker's
means that
just
they
a
can
lot of
rotate, keep an eye on the
aim
killjoy.
push, but it's been blocked off. How do you deliver the spike at this point?
1 for 1.
Monyet's covering off mid. There's only one approach, and Global are fully aware of what to do.
He's gonna go for it,
Something
yeah.
is trying to break them off, though.
Damn.
Break them down. Bring them to their knees.
Damn,
He's gotten the lockdown
he's
off.
so good.
2-on-3 round 2.
He's so good.
Got Ronsky from the back as well.
Got a plant
Just
though.
narrowly missed him. He saw him.
10 seconds left.
10 seconds, and surely PRX goes in for the spike plant. They're committing to this,
Spike planted.
and we're just waiting.
Damn,
for the
and he
best
gets info
possible
for
timing.
this.
He's been spotted. Pulled out the utility. That's Ronsky gone. SK Rossi
I can't
now.
be- I'm
Can
just
you
shocked the
be the
Divide
ones to
insta-swung
make
him.
it happen? The hopes and dreams of Global
Damn,
have
that's
arrived, but
mad
the
that they won
fight
this. Something has
will
been
be
so impactful into these
nightmare.
rounds. It's
Yeah, this is
like,
just
it's
really well held down, and something is going
my
absolutely
mind's
monstrous.
blown a little bit, to be
Particularly in
honest
these
with you.
last couple rounds, with 17, 8, and 4 right now for him is phenomenal. And even though SK Rossi able to find some value, with
Dude, it
those
must be
plays,
so
with
weird
that
playing
op,
against
it's
this
this
team.
play right here that makes all
Because
the difference. And Aaron just kind of
see this swing that you see here, like the double swing obviously was good, but like it's not normal. It's such an instant decision for them to just swing all the time that it must be kind of hard to play against. You must get caught off all the time. Yeah, what an insane half from something though.
That's huge, and that's what you brought this
G
player
get the
in for.
pistol, this is back on, but again, they don't have the best comp for spamming over towards B in terms of a lot of approaches that other teams are doing. So yeah, we'll kind of see how they want to approach it. Should be a little bit harder.
At times, you know, I don't know if he currently is or not, but I know he was not too long ago, and you can see why.
He is that magic X factor for PRX right now. It's such an interesting little micro
Boaster? Boaster's a great IGL, but in terms of like the best Omen, there's definitely other people that I would say. You got Marv, Mako, there's loads.
Like the Deaths was talking about at the start of today.
But he'll take that as a compliment for sure.
Right now, Global has to come back, because if they don't, their standings are going to be down to 1 win, 4 losses.
No doubt, it is concerning for GE and their fans. You know, if you lose this, you're not out of it yet. You know, you can just sort of hold back and say, okay, well, we can still string together some more wins. There's still a world where we can make playoffs. But this win, if they could have gotten it, would have been really, really nice. And just a Jing, you know, play well.
It's something at the same level as Darker. The thing with Darker is he's very consistent. We've only seen one LAN, I think, and it was very early on where he wasn't maybe up to par. So it's definitely too early, but in terms of like pure mechanics, the guy looks incredible, yeah. But the thing with Darker is he's been very consistent. Like only one LAN that I can remember where he kind of underperformed in my eyes. And considering how many LANs they went to, that's very impressive. Yeah, maybe it was the Copenhagen. He got a little bit unlucky in terms of like COVID and stuff like that. And also, I think maybe they had some subs when he wasn't looking good, so it's a little bit hard to judge, but yeah, he does always have COVID though. That's true. He is the king of just getting COVID somehow.
This time around, you know, their defender side was lacking. You know, their attacker side was kind of whatever. The map ended pretty fast.
Okay, must-win pistol for GE. It's feeling like they go fast with this one. 3 people here, though.
Trying to pinch them in. A bit of a pincer maneuver, but of course A-Main has been backed off completely.
He's consistent with that, too. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, a great gravity well, but not connecting the spray.
How much damage has been done? 4? 35?
Microaggressions to give Global Esports the numbers they need to overwhelm PRX's defenses.
It's a great call here from Aaron, recognizing that they can rotate.
The rotate's pretty fast at the moment, though. So,
Okay, but Divide trying to hold it down on his own. The classic
massive
still deadly.
kill.
And then the spike getting tapped by
Massive kill. Wronski had 2 really important kills this round. Still not done. Some low HPs.
Trying to slip in through. Not going to be able to close in the distance. He's lost that initiative. And now it's up to these teams, these players to hold all the angles. That was almost like
of course they did it. Pistol. In terms of pistols altogether, 4-2.
The last one on the spike itself.
Yeah, this is, you know, GE just
1-1 on this map, 4-2 altogether.
I mean, the fact that they survived this gravity well.
Yeah.
Still keeping up a crazy good pistol record.
You know, I think Mind Freak there just kind of got
even
a little bit over ambitious. Yeah, that's
lots of tug of war on the map. If anything, paper thin.
Got another one on 4 HP. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to like to deal with like the way that GE plays these pistols because they're so confident on them. They read the maps really well. They have great timing.
They insta-stack 5 here.
He's gonna sneak that
And
Marshall
we're
in.
kind of going...
Has a shorty in hand,
Uh-oh.
in the back hall.
They're just going to flash swing off turret. Oh, they had to flash early.
The flash comes out, but oh,
yeah, they had to flash early because the knife was
not
coming
quite
in.
landing it. It's going to be Global standing their ground firmly.
Oh, nice.
And this is
okay, they're dealing with the stack pretty well. Do they expect 2 more here?
Surely. B-hopping towards the
Damn,
respect. There is the shorty kill that we're expecting to see.
Damn, he owned him so bad that he did the spray at the end. That was kind of sick.
Win for Global.
Sorry, it's just the
the B-hops.
Yeah, the B-hops with the shorty. There's nothing better. It's just like
I'm just hearing
all those yeah, the molding I can hear.
Yeah, I'm very aware of that one.
And then like it just goes in. Boom.
Dude, yeah, like the Sonic too. So yeah. But like I can just hear people like Achilleos molding.
Rossi, I haven't really seen enough of him.
Because of the dishonest gaming.
He was very impactful for why they won Icebox.
Whereas me, I'm having fun with
from the desk.
Yeah,
we're having fun with this.
Yeah, I'm having fun with it.
This is great Valorant. I don't care who wins or loses anymore. Global looking great with a recovery at the start of the second half.
Bonus round for GE. Just to see how much damage they do. Important round for PRX. Couple of light armors though could make a difference with some of these guns.
They're anticipating some pushes from PRX, but as we've seen so far, at least today or from the
Zenio, mate, what's up?
They're no longer just blindly, aggressively pushing out.
Yeah, this is very
super passive.
Aaron
We have
really likes to try to get as much information as he can before he starts making pushes. They have to
one
check
person.
box here at long.
Oh, he might catch a rotate.
Anybody's there. They're gonna use
Okay,
that prowler.
kill goes down. That's the Q to go.
Push off of it. Divide
2 people here.
Kill on the other side of the map.
Could overwhelm.
Oh
Oh my god, that looks like a nightmare to hit. Hey, good trades. Get some map control. Killjoy's in a really good position though, so they might not feel comfy to plant. Killjoy probably gets this, right? Yeah, Killjoy has a kill on sight, but then... Hey, really good bonus, to be honest. Yeah, I think they'll take that. Phoenix probably wants this. 3 guns to rebuy, and we're just going to have a huge swing round really early on, so this should be cool. So first step was winning pistol for GE. Second step, they kind of did a lot of damage on this bonus, and now they have to make sure they get this buy because PRX have to eco if they lose this one.
Just enough space and time that they're able to get this job done. I mean, the defenses were pretty strong. Still, PRX able to, in the long run, you can see Jing there with a little bit of a sigh of relief.
Are you actually an audio listener?
It was on a knife's edge for a moment there.
Well, okay, I see what you're doing, but it is GE have 6, PRX have 9. I feel bad because if you're actually an audio listener, then I've got to help you out. Okay, important rounds, chat. Really, really big one. Right, circling everyone that can't buy next. 3 on each team.
No damage even done there.
I mean, it's just to gain information now. Leapfrogging forward, leapfrogging backward. A bit of a guiding light.
4 people here on site. Oh boy, this is gonna be a nightmare for GE. Let's see what their hits like. There's too many people here.
Peeking is really crucial because what they really want to do is prevent them from going forward. But look at that Nova Pulse. Forsaken.
Damn, nice trades though. Okay, I'm impressed.
One yet versus Mindfreak again.
Damn, surely you feel like he's not here.
What just happened? What just happened in there?
You blinked.
Yeah, there were 9 people dueling over towards the site. Forsaken did a lot, but damn, the timing on that's crazy. He just re-peaked.
This is this is much more difficult for Monyet. 30 seconds left. He has a lot more to work with. Trying to see if it's not debate. Oh, he looked the wrong way. Mindfreak gets it.
Little bit unlucky. Mindfreak did good. PRX had a good read into this. 4 people here.
So much harder for
I think GE honestly did great to manage to get this into a 1-on-1.
Out mind game the Mind Freak, buddy.
That's true.
He tried to bait out the peak. He tapped the spike. He put down the nebula. Mindfreak just
weird creations. That's absolutely fun.
Somewhere
the YouTube VODs are there for a reason, mate. Don't you worry.
He doesn't even know what's going on. He doesn't even know what Valorant is. But
it's like
Yeah.
I feel happy today. 6-10 now. Global
Flash
again.
out. Oh my god. Why is there so many crazy duels early on?
But a sudden bit of aggression,
Yeah, they squeeze out a buy on this as well. They managed to squeeze out a buy here. Oh boy.
Back, and that's why he's pushing forward. Doesn't even care because it's just information.
So they kind of go all in on this.
Back out as his run it back expired.
That's a great little play. Oh, Monyet there, but Forsaken
This
again.
is it.
Good for 2.
Yeah, nice.
Huge
Forsaken's
play
been
from Jing
great
on
at the
other
moment.
side,
Holy
dude.
hell.
He was
Forsaken on the
phenomenal
defense
that round.
rounds. Nice push from them in
Just
terms of
pushing
A.
that
Jing
map
did
so
great as well.
aggressively, and now PRX, the confidence
Now what do
flowing.
they do?
The
That was like their
rounds.
last real chance in terms of that buy.
This is almost
Looking
over.
like
It
they're
looks
going to eco,
it's
give them
11 to
12.
6, and GE needs to dig deep, and it's going to be a timeout to try to find that energy.
Yeah, they maybe rushed that
try to
one. They
find
didn't
that
have the
strength.
best buy.
Don't
Not all the
know if they
util,
can
not the
make
best guns
happen.
for
They
it.
have to. Again, eat or be eaten. But when PRX are feeling themselves like this, how? They look unstoppable. The only one who've really stopped them so far, maybe Team Secret, maybe PRX, but this is peak performance now.
Well,
They are
PRX
flowing like water.
PRX is
On a different level. Yes.
They are the team that, I was talking with Binbon after we did our little, our
Sure, the
segment where
Korean
we ranked the
caster.
teams. Yeah, he saw that, and he goes, yeah, DRX S, and then we're talking about it. I'm like, well, DRX actually SS.
SS.
DRX is actually SS.
Are we like SSS smoking?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the complete
exactly, man.
opposites
I
there in
was
terms of the
like,
coaches.
they
Makes sense.
Yeah.
On another
Give
level,
them the
for sure.
score.
And PRX talks a lot about the fact that DRX just has their number. They've said that
They're
publicly
kryptonite.
that they
Exactly.
can't beat them, in any respect, whether it be on stage or off. And it's tough. I mean,
Next week,
most of
Icebox
the
is
teams
gone.
in Pacific, I'm gonna be
Next
honest
week,
with you guys,
Icebox
right
is
now,
in, so we're on week 4.
It's hard.
Then we have week 5, and then
you're
week
seeing
6,
this in a lot of the
it's
other
the
regions,
switch
too.
out.
There is clearly
So
But that's the
a
thing.
separation.
it's soon. We got one more week of this.
Right now,
After this
we
week.
want to see global esports close in on that gap between them and PRX. And we saw it
Okay,
so
they
much
go for a
so
bit
on
of a low buy.
Icebox.
This is very out of
Can
character
they
for
do
them,
it
but
again
honestly, they
back
need
on
to try
Pro?
win this round.
After this timeout, called by a racer, they're trying to fight back towards a main. SK Rossi peeking into it, but something is just too
There's so
damn
much
good.
going on. Nice recovery
He's
from him. He
incredible.
did great.
I mean, this double push here, even though Jing gets caught with his pants down a little bit there, it doesn't
Dude,
matter.
he was ready to
Something's
shoot
just
everything
right
that
there
was
for the
going,
follow-up, and
that was flying
yes,
in.
it is a lower buy for GE. Some Spectres, some Stingers, and that kind of thing, but still, now you're going to even invest the Seekers. You have all kinds of ults, but Monyet, wow, that was fast. Woohoo.
Goes
Oh
in for
my God.
another!
Oh,
Not like this.
oh, chill, because he has his ult.
Few guns now. Something versus Monyet.
Oh
Might have a
my
little bit, but
goodness.
not against Forsaken, who's just holding the angle up
Oh,
by
it's
Art.
so on.
Passy answers back.
Uh-oh.
We're down to the
That's
one-on-one.
unlucky.
Not
Nice
sure
reposition
where
from something.
is. Collecting on that 4th frag. But such an incredible eco round from Global.
Yeah, they made it
Match
doable.
point, though.
I mean, a lot of these rounds have been
This is
close.
either 6
That's the
rounds
second
in a row for
1v1
GE,
that
and we'll
we've
go to
seen.
overtime, or at some point before then, it will be PRX winning the match. And I mean, this is something here, just reading these positions so well. That initial push with Jing, really well set up.
It's not as good in my mind, XOZ.
Yeah.
Man, Monyet, those sheriff shots.
But they play
were
it well. I like
pretty
how they
good.
play
They
it.
were good. But
Okay,
I
6
have to
chances
level
for them
with
to
you,
close this out.
Paper Thin.
This
has been 3 rounds now that
The
we've seen
C9 comp is
Global
just so
continue
good
to
at
try to
spamming B.
contest a
That's
main, and
the
every
reason why I like
time
it the most.
PRX, Jing, something, they are able to push them off.
Yeah, I mean, especially with Jing.
But I'm
there.
liking the use
That
of
Phoenix
Phoenix on this
utility
map.
really suits itself to those angles.
We're
The
seeing
way
this.
that you can throw those curveballs.
Okay, that's why we're going back towards the B side. The Nightfall, maybe trying to get some value off
Oh,
of it,
what's
but
his timing
Cosmic
like, yeah.
Divide, I don't know if that's going to work out against them.
The lockdown
So
is
yeah,
back, though.
Peaks might be
they
so
do this
crucial, but
often.
yes, the lockdown at the back gives
They
them a
do
little
this
bit
as the
more cover.
as the Astra wall, and they
Global
pinch.
still have full control, though,
It's
because
actually the
this
third
is a
time I've
push
seen
now.
GE
They
do
have
this.
B-lane
It's just like a
control,
common
they
strat
have
that they do. It's really
Forsaken
nice.
surrounded, but he still makes a shot anyway. Spike carry killed, 50 seconds left, and they will be able to get that spike down.
PRX is
I think
cooking
more
on the
teams
back
will
of
add
that
this in, but
lockdown.
it does become a little bit
They
obvious
try to
as
push
soon as
the
you do
angles,
this
and it's
wall.
gonna be Batsy to get the final
But
kill onto
yeah,
something.
it's a very nice
That was
way of
pretty
handling
interesting
it.
from PRX,
Just
because
wall, you create the
they're
pathway,
like, we're
and
gonna
you
throw a
just kind
lockdown,
of
but we're not gonna
wreck
play
them
it
in this
like
corner
safe.
here.
We're just gonna
Yeah, look,
hit
they're
the
talking about
edges
it now.
towards B-Link and towards Pillar, and we're
Really
just
good
gonna
round.
try to push the space. And GE is thoroughly ready for it. It does not fool them at all this time. The WK
Yeah, this one's going to be hard to repeat. 2 or 2
players off guard, but not in this round. So GE, they're focused. You can see Batsy, he looks pretty keyed in right now. He really wants to turn this around. Of course they do. GE knows what's at stake.
All right, 6 chances down to 5 chances for PRX.
5 rounds is not impossible.
Oh boy. Oh god.
Blades, but this is a very different angle. What? Still able to updraft twice.
Don't leave this man when he's got blades in his hands, observers. Just stay on him.
He knifed the 0 point.
Oh, he's going for it as well. Damn, okay, they were aware. They understand the W gaming. They know that he's not going to be falling back.
They are out of firepower. If anything, maybe Jing coming from the back.
They clocked onto it.
But guess what?
Well, it's just a low buy here, so don't worry too much in terms of PRX buy.
Oh, he still managed to make it work.
Oh boy.
Jing! Oh, and my freak is the one to do it up
or
from the
just
top
worry
because
it's done. What the hell?
13-7 ends.
They have no one watching the flank, dude. I wasn't on top of this at all.
Fans certainly got what they wanted. There's tons of them here in the audience.
I looked on the minimap. I was trying to look for him as well. I didn't see him.
There was a great play, clean with that Vandal. Does a ton of
dude, the
damage.
double duelists really, they both came